Advances in medical technology means we are all living longer, while at the same time the UK birth rate continues to fall. The NHS and social services are under increasing pressure to provide hospitalisation and care to the elderly. Accidents that seem almost trivial to our younger generation, such as a fall, can have serious consequences for older people. Falls have become the largest cause of hospital admissions for the elderly, and often lead to them having to move into residential care as a consequence. With in-home electronic monitoring, it is possible to help improve the response time from emergency services, and the safety of the elderly and infirm. The key to any medical intervention, and the result of the final outcome, is often the response time to the emergency situation. The UK government is committed to ensuring that every home, and small business in the country, is offered a smart meter by 2020. It requires energy companies to install smart meters for their customers, and has set out rules to ensure that they do this in a way that is in the interests of consumers. Smart Energy GB, the voice of the rollout, has continued with its national awareness campaign, with Gaz and Lecky making their TV debut in June last year. Even though all the media focus has been about gas and electricity, Thames Water are now about to roll out smart water meters to around 3.6 million customers, after a 3-year trial. As part of the rollout, domestic customers must be offered an in-home display, enabling them to see in near real time what energy they are using and how much it is costing in pounds and pence. The detailed energy usage provides a vast amount of data that can be analysed by tapping into the Zigbee wireless connection. The wireless connection is two-way, so specific information can be requested from the meter. It is also possible to download more detailed historic data from the home network, if required for later analysis. We can use this detailed energy usage to help protect people in their own home. If we think about our own lives, it very often falls into a similar pattern of activity. From the moment the alarm goes off in the morning until we go to bed, we tend to do the same sorts of things as the day and week progresses. As we become older, we tend to spend more time in the home, and our activity becomes more regimented. Unexpected changes to this regime is what we are looking for. We are always turning things on and off, which results in gas, water and electricity being used. We are consuming services. Unexpected changes to this consumption of services can let our friends and relatives know there is something wrong. The intelligent software must gather the smart meter data, normally sent to the in-home display, and learn the consumption profile. The signatures of various devices and events can be learned from the consumption of services. Over time, a pattern of our daily and weekly routine is built up. Sudden changes to this routine can be used to indicate a problem. Why is the shower still running, yet no breakfast was eaten? Have they fallen in the bathroom? Is there a burst water pipe? Why didn't anybody take a shower or have breakfast this morning? Have they got up today? Are they ill? Have they fallen? Just by looking at the view of the services being used, it is possible for intelligent software to gain an understanding of the situation being presented. The system constantly gathers data about the consumption of services and creates a consumption profile. As more data is collected, the accuracy of the consumption profile improves. The consumption profile understands seasonal changes in routine, and the consumption of services. Sudden changes to the consumption of services are weighted against the lifestyle of the individual. Changes to the consumption of specific services are weighted against their likelihood of failure. Using big data, longer-term changes to the consumption of services can be used to indicate an underlying health problem. Depending on the type and severity of change to the consumption profile, a number of events are triggered. First, a warning alarm is sounded on the system. This is followed by a warning message sent to the in-house display. And finally, a warning is sent to the mobile phone of the user. If the local warnings are not cancelled, then an alarm procedure is activated, alerting friends and family to the situation. Alert messages sent out to friends and family include details of the event detected, and a confidence factor. They can then decide what to do for the best. The course of action is based on a lookup table, programmed into the system using the in-home display, or remotely from a web page portal. The same user interface allows contact details to be entered for friends and family, for a warden or call center. For sheltered housing, a call center or warden would be contacted. In production, the system would consist of a smart meter connected to an intelligent controller, and the in-home display via Zigbee wireless. Once the software has decided on a course of action, external warning messages can then be relayed by broadband if available, or by using a 3G/4G MiFi hotspot. Alerts can be sent to a nearby mobile phone by Bluetooth, or to friends and family using SMS text messaging.